Welcome back, survivors. I am the SurvivalVis, and we return to Subnautica. So we got ourselves nicely geared out. We should probably store a few things back in here, just to keep ourselves with a lot of room. And what is next on our agenda or our to-do list? Oh, we got the high-capacity tank, we got fins, the rebreather, we need fiber mesh, which I think is from... Oh, actually, we got a message.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Grim-looking snake thing is not exactly inviting. Stranded near a cave system and under attack. But that's kind of all we have to go off of right now, so I guess we're going to go pay that a visit. It's actually not far off, so maybe it's the stalkers that were attacking them. Or maybe not, because we're... Okay. So we're down now into kind of a plain system. Ooh, and there is a fish there I don't want to get too close to. They can be a little hazardous. No, that's just a salt deposit, but yeah, it's those little things there. Ooh, and those big guys we'll also check out, and that's also not good. Okay, but we got this here. A Seamoth Fragment, that's going to be very helpful. So there's 1 of 3 there. There's a PDA. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this one. So you know what, let's head over and just scan this big guy here.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
And this is the big old reef backs. And it is a Leviathan class. Oh, Barnacle actually has something in it. Maybe we'll have to do a little bit of exploring. Oh, I know those things, and they are not friendly, so we'll avoid them and try to get what barnacles we can. Okay, let's get up to the surface. And we'll do a little bit of databank stuff. So, we have the Reefback Leviathan. This vast life form is in excess of 30 meters long and has been designated Leviathan class. Fortunately, it feeds exclusively on plankton-like life forms in the water. The shell of it. Most of the life form's topside and some of its underside is protected by a thick, layered exoskeleton. This suggests an evolutionary path quite different from other organisms on 4546b, most of which are vertebrate in nature. The reefback species has likely been able to grow far larger than other herbivores because anything large enough to break through its shell has long since gone extinct. The Enzyme Pods, which are those little things there by the tendrils or tentacles. Similar in appearance to the algae glands of the gasopod, these organs on the reefbacks are decided to serve some unknown purpose in its digestive system, capable of expelling small quantities of stomach enzymes into the surrounding waters. The local microcosm, which was on its back and that. An array of different barnacle and plant species grow on the reefback shell, thrusting their roots into the ancient scars and the chitin, and taking advantage of their mobility to avoid predation. Nonetheless, reefbacks will often be pursued by the faster, hungrier herbivores unless this Leviathan species is mobile microcosm worthy of years of study in itself. Their life cycle. Their lifespans likely extend through many centuries should they survive their initial growth cycle. For the first few decades, their smaller size would make them vulnerable to carnivorous leviathans. Sociable, seen even traveling in small pods communicating by an echoing call, behavior is consistent with low-level sentience. So it harbors a few different things on its back. That's good to know. But we'll aim for our life pod again. Oh, actually, no, we picked up another thing for... Yeah, this one right here.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
I'm not liking the fact that we seem to be the only ones who are out and about. Let's go down through the kelp, or the creep vines again, make our way back to base. We'll probably be coming back here later. I do just want to get ourselves back and a little more reoriented with things. We were lucky enough that we got more copper, so we can probably look at building a few things.
Congratulations, Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Yeah, I'm guessing you would probably have to be pretty fit or keep yourself fit being out in this kind of situation. So let's make a couple more batteries, because I think those are the main thing we'll be using copper for at the moment. There we go. Okay, now, was there anything else we want to look for? The mushrooms we were doing pretty good on, and they're not exactly rare. Titanium, we've got a lot. It might be... Oh! New radio message.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus.
Ooh.
10,
We also have a
9, 8, 7,
perfect
6,
spot and perfect lighting
5,
for it.
4, 3, 2.
That's probably
For your
not good.
convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Okay, so I'm guessing radiation is going to be a problem for us. Fiber mesh and lead. Well, thankfully fiber mesh is just easily gotten from the creep vines that are just right here, so we can cut some of these.
New blueprint acquired.
There we go. So let's go make some of that fiber mesh. As for the lead, I'm not entirely sure where that might be. And since it is night, I'll also take a moment to read that little bit we got on the sky rays, or whatever they're called. Yeah, sky rays. They really do look pretty bird-like when you get to see them like this, like the bird head. The rest is just kind of different. The Skyray has a bird-like head and feathered wings which enable it to fly. Skyrays are commonly found circling floating structures and rarely venture far out to sea. They will perch on dry land but are prone to flee on approach. Although its wings give it some resemblance in silhouette to the waterborne rays on 4546b, analysis shows no greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the sky ray appears to have split off from the evolutionary tree much earlier than most. Why did the escape pod just jiggle? The diet. Largely seed-based, skyers have not been observed diving for food, which implies that they rely on land-based plants for their survival. Presence may indicate nearby dry land. That's good to know, so there's terra firma somewhere out there. Let's make up our fiber mesh, just so that way we have a stockpile of this. We'll probably be needing two. And I think yeah, we'll get another drink, put the fiber meshes away. I do have one piece of creep mine, so I might as well go and get another one, just so that way we're not carrying around something that large in our inventory. There we go. Now let's head in here, dump this off. Oh no, we wanted to craft with that. There we go. Okay, so that's done. I might as well take that med kit there. In goes that. And what should our objective be? You know what? I could use more water, so we'll grab you and get him back. There it is. Okay, let's craft some more water and then see where we'll try aiming for next. I know I don't particularly like diving at night. It's just hard to see a lot of stuff on the seafloor, and if we're trying to look for mineral deposits, those become a little trickier too. Okay, maybe we'll try going a little deeper down now that we have the extra oxygen in our tank, and we have the sea glide as well. Let me just snag whatever. A hoverfish. And I heard the stalker get angry at us, so we're just going to quickly zoom our way back up. And let's see if we can't try to grab that peeper that's kind of stuck on our raft here. Like it's somewhere right around here, I think. It was stuck underneath. Okay, it's back there, so facing this way, it should be somewhere around here. It's got itself lodged or stuck. I don't see it anywhere from outside, though. Okay, quick. Actually, I'll probably have to scan this thing by dropping it, won't I? Yeah, so let's scan you while we're a little safer. Indigenous life forms, the hoverfish. A small, cautious herbivore commonly found in kelp-rich environments. Charged. 6 unique limbed appendages feature charged paths capable of ionizing the surrounding water. The hoverfish uses this ability to maintain its position against the current as it feeds from kelp and lichen. That's kind of neat. Okay, but we wanted to go down looking for something new, or something different. We don't need salt, we need to find mineral deposits if we can, like that one. There's some silver. And some lead, and my guess is those drooping stingers. Probably best to try avoid touching them.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Oh, I didn't even realize that there'd be a mesmer down here. I actually rarely ever see them. Ugh. For good reason.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to Fetigate.
Wait, it actually messes with the AI too. Okay, we'll definitely look up the creature egg. I don't think we can really do anything with those right now. But we got ourselves some silver, so let's get that back and then we'll avoid that, and then we'll get back in and read about the Mesmer. Because that's a really fascinating species here. Oh, you poor little thing. If I knew a way of getting you out of there, I would. I guess you're going to be our tag-along buddy for now. Okay, so into the databank here, and that is not flora. That's our first carnivore that we scanned. Mesmer, small carnivorous life form with a unique hunting mechanism that enables it to hypnotize its foes. So we have the outer wings and basically like a covering for extendable jaws from looks of it. The Mesmer swims using a number of wings which can be angled up and forwards on approaching its prey. Tiny lenses on the surface can be tilted independently to create mesmerizing patterns which flood the victim's brain with enticing messages, interpreted in whatever form is most convincing by the target. The Mesmer can open the jaw-like recess in its protective outer shell in order to Error 463, share its beauty, do not resist. I'm surprised it has that level of manipulation. But good to know that we should try to be cautious around that. And did we only get the one piece of silver? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so what could we make with silver? Habitat Builder does need the wiring kit and the... Oh, we found some gold too. I didn't realize that. And we're kind of full up again. Might as well go grab some titanium, make another locker. Snag that. And where else can we find some titanium? Nope. Another message. And it looks like a stalker and another thing. Yeah, I don't think the stalker's too thrilled with us. Or something else isn't. There's the stalker scanned. And a sand shark. Although he looks like he's freaking right out. Okay, we got you scanned, so we'll just let you be while we grab what we're after. Oh, and looks like a wreck of some kind. Oh, a sea glide fragment, that should just give us titanium. Yep. Oh, come on. Even when I'm in open water, they come after me. I think I was that charismatic. Okay, so anything else really here we could make use of? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Something was popping off on us. A counter. Well, it's a blueprint, I guess. Oh, that we can use, though. A beacon fragment. So 1 of 2. Oh, and there's number 2. So we have ways of putting down beacons, so we can kind of keep track of landmarks a little bit and leave ways of getting around and knowing our location. Let's take all this back. And we'll make another locker or 2.
Oxygen.
I like how it's just streamlined now to oxygen. You deal with that. We'll warn you, but that's up to you to make sure you're smart enough to keep yourself alive. Let's play this message.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
doesn't exactly inspire you with confidence that we're going to get out of this okay, are we? But at least they kind of turned it around. It just took a realization that we had a huge amount of lives lost to do so. And we'll call this one minerals. And we'll toss in all this stuff if we can, or as much of it as we can. Okay, so now we'll probably go down a little bit more, try to get some more metals and minerals, because it seems like deep in this area we're able to find some. And we can also piss off the wildlife to try to get it kill us. And actually, you are not looking very good over here. Specimen with symptoms of infection.
ADA data.
We'll give that a read in a little bit. No, what do we got here? Oh, just a sea glide. I'm surprised it's this deep for sea glide fragments. I'm not really seeing any other mineral deposits to... Oh, well, there we go. We can break that one off and try to get something. More titanium. That's what we could use, though, for progress. So, we need 2 more of those fragments. Some more copper ore. Titanium. Titanium.
30 seconds.
Oh, better make our way up now. We're slowly making some progress. Story's developing, we're finding materials and minerals. Just gotta make a swim. And let's see, how are we doing for inventory? Oh, lots of room. We're going down deep again. It'd be nice if we could find an area without so many of the stalkers to be doing our mineral diving, but it seems all the good stuff is where you're going to be under threat. And we'll probably head out to those, I guess I'll call them the blood fields. I think they're like the blood kelp or something like that. We'll probably head out over there in order to do a little more looking as well. Because each biome seems to give you a little bit of variation in what you'll come across for materials. And I'm sure some of you who have seen the first episode of this are probably, well, you've already played through it. Why are you taking this route with it and just speedrun stuff? Subnautica is enjoyed at a slow pace, feeling your way and slowly going through it. Oh. This is quite a wreck. Another beacon fragment. Not that we need that. If there's anything else we can find. Ooh. Hello. What do we got here? Oh, compass. We already got that. But I did see a grav trap fragment. That'd be useful if we're doing any fishing or hunting. Mobile vehicle bay. Another thing of that. Oh, Lord. Okay, it can't get us in here, thankfully. Or at least I don't think it can. Just in case, we're going to get out of here using the sea glide. And also, I take this route, so I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who is still debating on whether they should get Subnautica or not. My advice, do pick it up. You will probably easily get my little sort of thinking of an hours for $1 payment out of it. This game, I think, will give you easily 20 to 30 hours of play time. You could speed run and get less out of it, but I have a feeling if you're the kind of player who likes taking their time with the survival game, going, exploring, seeing all there is to offer, you will have a blast with this one. Yeah, with us being... Was that a bubble, or was that something else? I thought I saw like a shadow shoot up. Either way, we'll pop our way back in here and see what we can add into storage. Not too much, actually, because we're pretty filled up. So for now, we'll leave another episode of Subnautica right here. I want to thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode. I'm going to do the first 4 episodes in 1 day session recording, so if there are any comments or tips or tricks you'd like to leave, I'll probably only start putting those up come the 5th episode, just because I want to keep the channel a little ahead of date. So that way I'm always a little ahead of the curve and I can always give you guys some content going out each day. But thank you very much for joining along and taking a view of the series. If you do like it, be sure to leave a like or comment and let me know, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.